moving this fleet, this armada, is expensive. I mean, it costs millions of dollars every day. So there must be some purpose at the end of it. It could be that the moving there so they can put further pressure on Iran's shipping and put more pressure on Iran's collapsing economies so that Iran can't sell any more oil. Or there could be some sort of military conflict as well. And I can think of 6 scenarios if a military conflict takes place, which I can go through them with you. The most optimistic one would be if it's a targeted surgical attack and it leads to a regime change, a transition to a peaceful, democratic, secular government. That's what we want most of, more than anything else. I mean, most sane people would want that. I don't know about the useful idiot Western activist elite, but most sane people would look forward to that. But I'm not saying that's the most likely scenario, but that's the most optimistic one. There are 5 other scenarios which I can go through them with you if you want.
Please do.
So another possible outcome could be that there'll be a regime collapse followed by chaos. Another scenario could be there'll be a regime collapse followed by a military takeover, a military coup by the IRGC. Or it could be that Iran will be so pressured and the officials, the leadership would be so scared that they will come to a negotiating table and do a deal with Donald Trump. Or it could be that Iran would then react by restricting the shipping from the other countries in the Persian Gulf. I mean, let's not forget 25% of the LNG and 20% of the international oil goes through the Straits of Hormuz. So they could restrict that. But Iran's interest is in prolonging the war if a military conflict happens. And one of the scenarios that they have is to create chaos in all the neighboring countries in the Persian Gulf, specifically with the ones that have US bases or countries that will facilitate this attack. And their aim is to create chaos so that these countries would then put pressure on the US to stop it. So there's all these different scenarios, but which one is the most likely? We'll have to wait to see how it all unfolds because, look, war is unpredictable. Anything can happen in a military operation. So we'll have to see.
I mean, we do know, Potkin, that Donald Trump sort of like ups the ante and then steps back when people are opening a dialogue. But it's so important in this situation in particular that the West has credibility in this, that it's not an empty threat, that something has to happen to sort this situation out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, this is Donald Trump's style that we've come accustomed to. He puts maximum pressure, he creates a lot of confusion, and then he reaches a deal. And he's got the best cards in his hand because Iran's economy is collapsed, and Iran doesn't have the economy to conduct a war. I mean, and when I'm talking about Iran's economy is collapsed, I'm not talking because it's a result of mismanagement or it's because of failed policies or even sanctions. It's the inherent systematic design of the system, which is not functioning anymore. So it doesn't have the economy to. So Trump has got all the upper hands.